Hi everybody. How is everyone doing on this Thursday afternoon? Let's see, it's Thursday, March 26th. Yes, I can remember that because it was just my birthday. Yep, I had a fun birthday. I made my own birthday cake because, nobody can come over right now. But we had a good time anyway. And today I thought it would be fun since it was supposed to be nice, but it was raining. So I thought we should do another rainy day activity. So today we're going to make paper bag puppets. I'm sure you guys maybe have done this in the past, but we're just going to make a fun one today. We're going to actually need, of course, a paper bag. Just the size that Mama packs your lunch in. That's a good size. A piece of pink, if you have it, construction paper. If you don't have construction paper, this is actually thicker cardstock. If you don't have that, I actually have this is actually a sticky note pad, and they make little square ones. Maybe you can find a pink one of those, and then your sticky is already, well, see the piece I stuck on there, it's already stuck, but that has the sticky already. A glue stick, maybe a purple or black. You definitely need a black marker. It doesn't have to be perma marker, just your normal markers. And if you have a big piece of, oh, here we are. We call it typing paper. I don't know what you call it now, but just a plain piece of paper that you would have in the printer, something like that. One of those. Oh, if you have construction paper, that would be great for the pink. And actually, that's the only color we need, because we can use the piece of this white for the other eyes. Oh, if you have black, I have this tiny little thing of construction paper. Isn't that cute? I've got, it's got every color in it. Pink, pretty sure, yeah, orange, pretty sure I got some black, green, purple. It's got all the colors you need. Yellow, yep, there's a black one. Just the right size for doing little crafts. I think I got this at Coast Printing a long time ago. And a scissors, okay? And maybe if you're not really good at cutting circles freehand, I would say we're going to need one about the size of a quarter and about the size of a nickel for the eyes, for the black and white parts. So if you want to ask Mama for one of those each to trace later, but you don't have to. A lot of people are just good at cutting the circles. And we learned before, everything doesn't have to be perfect. So let me show you what this is going to look like. Isn't it cute? That's what our kitty cat's going to look like. So let's go through all the steps now. This is the tummy of the kitty cat. Let's start with that. So take your piece of, we'll call it my typing paper, and the long way, we're going to fold it into lengthwise like that. Okay, fold it in two, get the corner straight over here, fold it in two, and then press it down on the fold. So see how we've got it we've halved it. Okay, we folded that real good and put our crease in. Now what we're going to do, see how it's rounded at the top? Well, if you're not real good at eyeballing rounded, which even when I had help I didn't get it straight, but that's all right. If you need a little help getting it rounded, I just grabbed something, the first thing I could find that I thought would be the right size. It was just a lid to a candle, and then I traced around it at the top. It just helped me. So put it down here, trace around it, about like that, and then cut that out. So if you just want to eyeball it, that is completely fine. I'm just not real good at always getting things accurate on my own, so that's why I did that. So I just kind of traced around that And we'll cut it in a minute, not yet. Now I want you to take this piece of paper, see where this is kind of the mouth, so see right there. I want you to put this there. And then the bottom, this is how long it's going to have to be. Turn it over and just draw a straight line across the bag there. Not the bag, of the white piece of paper, just so you're going to know where to cut that. Okay, so we lined it up on this side like that. We turned it over and drew a line across right there where it meets the bag. And then we're going to cut that piece off and then save this. We're going to use that piece for the eyeballs. So now we're just going to cut right where the line is. So I'm going to cut straight across. Okay, we got it shortened up a little bit. And now, once you get that piece cut off, go ahead and cut the top around it. And like I said, if you didn't need this to trace it, that's okay. Just kind of curve it around, or you can find something to trace, a really big coffee cup or small bowl or the lid to the candle like I had. So we're cutting that down like so, and then remember we're going to use the other half for the puppy dog puppet later, so I didn't cut it in half yet, but now I want to cut it down that line. So now we're just going to cut it in two and save the other piece for a puppy dog puppet later. We'll just do the kitty cat for now. All right, now we have two pieces. We'll put one aside and save it for the puppy dog. And if it doesn't look completely even over here, you could trim it up a bit, or it doesn't matter. You can just leave it how it is. That's a little better. Okay, let's measure it now and see if that fits on our bag. Let's see, did that fit okay? That's pretty good. I think I'm going to take a little bit off the bottom. A little bit. It's just needs to be a little bit. So I'm going to just fold this over maybe another ½ an inch or so. And then cut on that line. Just trim it up a little bit more. Maybe you did better at this, getting it, eyeballing it right. Cut that extra little chunk off. I think that'll be better for the tummy. Okay. Trim that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's try it now. I think that's better. That's good. All right. Now, get that glue stick and we're going to glue this on. So here's this is going to be the mouth. Glue it right under that and leave a little brown around the whole thing. Okay, go ahead and glue that piece down now. Okay, you got that part done? Very good. Now let's work on the eyeballs. So remember I told you if you have a hard time, you can certainly get a quarter, and then, I don't know, unless you have, yeah, probably a quarter, or I'm trying to think of what else would work. Oh, I found something. The bottom of a medicine bottle, about that size, or the, whoopsie, or the lid. I have film in here from who knows how long. You could use that if you need to trace it around something. Let me see how big my other one is. Yep, that's just about the right size. So let's trace around that. See how that comes out. So from your leftover paper that you had when you cut the body off, we're going to fold this one in two now. Cut that in two. We're going to use half of it for the kitty cat and save the other half for the puppy. And each one, see, will have two pieces. So cut this one in two now. All right, now you've got, put two away and we still have two. And we probably only need half of this, but let's go ahead and whatever you think you have that would be fitting for the size of the eyeballs that's about the size of a quarter, or in this case, the medicine bottle. And then we're just gonna, I'm gonna trace around this, but if you have a better free hand than me, then just go ahead and cut 2 circles out. You can hold the piece of paper together, and that way you'll get them both cut at the same time. So I traced around that. Here's my paper, and I'm just gonna cut that circle out now. And I only used half of that, but I'm keeping 2 of them together. So I've got 2 of the white eyeballs. So now I'm gonna cut those out. And then if you have black construction paper, that will be for the black part of your eyes, because you know, if you look in the mirror, you've got a lot of white, and then you've got a little color, and then you've got the black part called the pupil. Okay. Here are, mine aren't coming apart. Here's my 2 white parts. Ooh, how do I look? Probably pretty funny, huh? Okay, we're gonna put those right on the top. I don't know if your bag is exactly the same, but it's always glued together at the bottom. This one has a little arch right there. We're gonna put an eyeball on both sides of that. So glue a white eyeball down on both sides. So then it's gonna look like this. He looks funny, doesn't he? But he needs the black pupil. So now, if you have a little piece of black construction paper, go ahead and use that. I've got this cute little tiny piece right here, but here's something else you can do. The first one I did, couldn't find my black, so I just used one of my little pieces of white, and I traced around something smaller, like about the size of a nickel, and then I just colored it in with black marker. So you could do that too. You don't have to have the special paper. So once you get that done, see, here's my 2 little plain ones. I'm going to color them black now. So if that's what you need to do, go ahead and do yours too. If you have black paper, go ahead and cut those out. I'm going to see if I can get this nice and blackened up here. And then the next thing we're going to need is pink after this. Yes, I think pink will do the rest of it. So I'm not coloring this one so good, but anyway, it's going to be nice and black so you can see what I did. So if you have the black paper, use it, and if not, just color one in, and then we're going to put those in the middle of the white, and then we're going to glue those down on top of the white. And I got it backwards. I kind of put them in the middle like that, but you don't have to. Here, let me show you on the one I finished. I kind of put them a little bit towards the middle more, but you don't have to. You can put them smack in the middle. You can put them down a little bit. You can make them funny, whatever you would like. All right, the last thing we're going to do is with our pink. We're going to make the nose. So with your pink paper, I want you to pretend like you're looking at a diamond. You know how pretty diamonds are? Well, a diamond shape. Think of a diamond baseball field. So a diamond's going to go like that. Cut out a diamond for me. Let's see if my diamond works. My diamonds don't always work, but we're going to try. See if I can get it diamond shaped. There we go. So another thing is you can cut it in 2 and just make a triangle. That's probably even easier yet. That's kind of what I did. I folded it into, kind of cut a triangle, but then it ends up a diamond. So now what I want you to do with your diamond is, this will be the bottom part of the nose, and once again we're just going to round it off from this corner to this corner over here, but round it. So let's go like this. Round it off like that. Okay, not quite perfect. Now these little tiny tips, just snip them just a smidge, and the smidge is just a teensy weensy bit, and the one at the bottom there. And my diamond shaped nose is not perfect. Can you imagine? I got it off. Oh, it's not so good at all. But anyway, that's going to be the nose of the kitty cat. And then we are going to glue it right in between the eyeballs. So right about, oops, let me get this straight here, guys. Turn it upside down. Okay, right about there, in between both eyeballs, in the middle of the page, and I'm going to show you on the one I did already. So kind of right between the two eyeballs, like that. Okay, once you get that glued down, the face part is pretty easy. So we're going to draw 3 whiskers, one straight line a little bit up, and then a middle one, and then a down one, and the same on this side, middle, down. And then our last thing is going to be the ears, and that's what our pink will be for again. So this time I had, I think I used my sticky notepad for the nose part, but I'm going to use a little bit of the cardstock just because it's thicker. If you don't have it, construction paper will work. If you don't have that, you can color pink. It's all right. So not very much, maybe about an inch. I have a little inch strip here, and I'm going to fold it maybe like an inch and a half. I mean, even if I folded this in two. So you want a strip maybe 3-4 inches long, but about an inch wide, and then just fold that in two. Okay, it doesn't have to be that big because the ears, kitty cat ears, aren't that long. I hear a helicopter. Wow, it's going right over my house right now. It must be going to the hospital. Anytime I hear a helicopter go over, I always pray for them because they are going to need some help. I always just ask God to help them. Okay, kitty cat ears. So we're folding that in two. I'm cutting a little bit off, about that much. So about an inch wide, maybe an inch and a half. And then all we're going to do is curve that up to a point and then down this side. Okay, kind of like we did for the nose. Alrighty, we're just going to make this into an ear. And this is folded in two, so we'll have 2 ears. Oh my word, I hear another one. Well, you never know, maybe it's Coast Guard. And then, so I cut one side up, and then I'm going to flip it over and curve the other side around about like that. And I didn't get it very pointy, did I? So I'll just curve it a little bit more till I get it to a point. Because kitty cat ears are kind of pointy at the top, aren't they? Do you guys have a kitty cat? I don't have one now, but I've had one before, and we always had one growing up, and they just loved you to scratch their ears. All right. Since it was folded in two, mine was on the fold, so I'll just snip that in two. Now I've got my 2 ears. Now we're just going to glue those on the top. And all you need to do is, oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Do you see how they have a little black outline? And it could be a different color. If you had purple paper, you could actually make an outline with that, but I just drew a little bit on each one. So let's get our marker and draw on these to make them like that. So we're just going to take our black marker once again before you glue them on. And always, if you're doing markers, always put a piece of paper down first, just a scratch piece of paper before you glue and before you do markers. And then we're just going to outline them like this. This one needs a little more right there. I see some pink showing through. There we go. And then again on this side, it needs a little more too. A little bit more there, and just outline them all the way up. There we go. There, that one's good. All right. And then the very last thing is the mouth. So we did the whiskers. And the mouth is just a little curve here and a little curve here. Isn't that cute? And you've got your kitty cat. Isn't that adorable? So what do you think? What do you think this one looks like? Is it a boy or is it a girl? It could be either one. I think I'm going to name mine, since it's got pink ears and a pink nose, I'm going to name mine Pinky. That's a funny kitty name. Hi, Pinky. How are you, boys and girls? How is your puppet? Did it turn out good? Well, I think I like being a puppet. Did you have fun today? I hope so, because it's still not very nice outside to go play. But when it gets nice, you should play outside and get some sunshine. There's Pinky for you. Oh, Pinky. I'll put Pinky over here for a minute. I'll just hold on to it. So guys, that was your rainy day activity for today. I had fun making it with you. I hope you had fun. And a little bit later today, maybe, it might be tomorrow, we'll do a puppy dog one. Okay, and you guys, I'd like to hear from you. If you're watching these videos, could you make a comment and just tell me that you're watching it, and if you liked it or not, and if there's anything else you'd like to do. And if there's anything that you need me to pray for, I would love to do that for you. So, God loves you, and I love you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.